Hello friends, welcome. I'm Sukesh, and today I'll teach you how to grow a grape plant from cuttings. Here I have some cuttings which I have removed from the grape plant. Remember only to pick the top softer portion, not the harder one, because they are very harder to root. So now these cuttings are somewhat dirty now, so I'll just wash it thoroughly. After this, I have prepared a soil in which I'll plant this. I have got this kind of container which comes with any kind of oil or anything. So the advantage with this container is it got sealed off from the top, so that and 100% humidity can be maintained in this. Okay, I'll just put the plant over here and then seal it from the top like this. For rooting these grapes, I'll be using one rooting powder which is easily available on Amazon. It's called Fast Root, and I think it's probably not visible from here. It says dry rooting powder hormone, and you can buy it from Amazon also. So first what you need to do is just scrape the bottom of this plant. Like if you scrape it from here with a sharp spoon or knife, then it will root from that portion only. So first just scrape it like this. Scrape it with a spoon like this. I have only one hand and holding camera from the other. See, you just hold the plant like this and scrape the bottom like this, so that it can root easily from that portion. Okay, then I'll scrape the rest of the plant, which are all in here. One by one, scrape the bottom 1.5 inches of this plant like this, and keep it aside, all these cuttings. You may want to start 5 or 6 cutting better, because as you know, 100% cutting will not survive through the entire process. Okay, so just just scrape all these plants like this and put it aside for planting. After removing after rubbing some bottom portion of this plant, what you need to do is just dip this plant in rooting hormone like this, and dust off the excess, and do it with all the cuttings, and keep it aside for planting. Now I have applied rooting powder on all these plants, and after that we'll plant all these cuttings in this small container which have a small 1 or 2 inches of soil in it. Before planting in this, you see the soil is all dry, so you need to just wet this soil a little bit by spraying some water on it like this. It's just plain water, nothing else. Now the soil is sufficiently wet, as you can see. Now I can start planting these grapes. Just put one plant over here, and use a fork to dig a hole like this, and put your cutting inside that hole. Like this. Now okay, I have planted all my cuttings into the soil, and now what I will do is just close the lid of this container, so as to maintain the 100% humidity, and it will protect your plant from dying out, as this plant do not have root, and they will quickly dry out in the open. And keep this bottle in the shady area after closing the lid, and you'll notice after 1 or 2 weeks plant will get stabilized, and some rooting will happen from the bottom. You'll see some rooting from the bottom, and I'll keep you updated from this video. Thank you for watching, guys, and this is Sukesh. I'll